Hello, crafters. I'm James Hembrow, and welcome to the Creative Expressions Treasure Chest event. And thank you very, very much for joining me. And just before we grab in and jump into our treasure chest today and have a look and see what we've got, just want to remind you all very, very quickly, just to make sure that you do hit that like and you subscribe wherever you're watching it across the Creative Expressions social media channels at this very moment. And if you hit the bell and you subscribe if you're on YouTube, then you'll get notified next time I appear with an amazing offer and deal for you. And this is exactly what I've got for you today in our treasure chest. It's a really magnificent collection of Sue Wilson dies, which are all different shaped cards to create some really, really novel ideas. And the design team, as always, have come up with some great ideas for me to share with you. And I'm going to give you a couple of little tips and tricks on how to use them along with some cosmic shimmer. So this deal's got an amazing 67% off. I will share it with you a little bit more towards the end, but I really want to share with you exactly what I've got inside the treasure chest today, because it's these magnificent shaped card collections from Sue Wilson, and you can already see what the design team have been up to. We've got this really novel card front shaped house, and there's sets of 3 dies on this one. And what it actually gives you is it gives you the ability to cut out and put together a fantastic card front, very much like this, and I'll break them down for you, but also the actual outline of it creates a card blank in itself. So you can create a card just like that, 10-fold card, or maybe, and we jump under the shirt, maybe it's even something like that, like an easel type card. So these die sets give you that ability to do that. And why, or how does it, I should say, allow you to do that? Well, this outer die around the outside actually doesn't have a cutting edge on one of the edges. And in this case, it's the top edge. So all you do is you fold your card, and I'll explain that to you in just a few seconds. And you just make sure that that fold is just beyond where that line is. And that gives you the ability to make a card back. And then you even get another outer die for creating your topper. And then you get all this great detail inside. So this is the house front die. So let me pop that one to one side. You also get the really beautiful butterfly, and that's exactly the same. You get 3 different dies here. You get the inner die with all the detail, you get outer die, and then you get your card back die. In this case, you'll see there already, those of you that spotted it, it's these areas here that don't have that very, very outer edge cutting die that allows you to create those card blanks. So you can do things just like this that look just so delicate and so easy to achieve. So you've got that crease down the center. That's the background die that's been created for the card base. Then you've got your topper here with all the detail, and also that outer die to create a topper on its own. So you don't have to use it with the cards. They are separate. I think they just look really, really gorgeous. Even maybe as a little tag as well as cards. Then we've got the Hawaiian shirt. I absolutely love this. I think this is great. There's 9 dies in here because there's all the other little elements. Now I've gone ahead and cut all those out for you just to show you what you get, because you get, and there's loads of detail on here that's embossed as well. You get the cocktail glass and the umbrella and the really cool shades. I love those. And then the Hawaiian leaves and the flowers as well. And the novel design with this, what Sue's done, is that the outer die on this one is actually cut off at the shirt edge, but the shirt in its own right is completely separate as a topper on its own, and even the pocket is separate. So you don't have to use the pocket if you don't want to, or you can choose where to put it. And as always, Sue's done all these fantastic designs inside for me to be able to share with you. So don't forget that, loads of inspiration in the packaging on all of these. Now that's not everything. You also get, let me just very, very quickly share this one with you. So that's what that die set's going to create. There's your hinge topper card, and there's nothing stopping you going ahead, turning that into an easel card, just like that, and even using the shirt on its own. You can see that it's not being used with the pocket. You can see all the embossed detail there, and then the outer one, it's been used with a pocket and shades, and even had all of those Hawaiian shirts. I just love that shirt. I think that's absolutely cool. So that's the shirt. Now, also, I've added in this really great Safari Adventures, and I just think it really fits, especially with a Hawaiian shirt. Really nice range of colours here. There are 24 sheets in total, 8 different colours. All of them are 200 GSM, so it's a great lightweight cardstock. A4 in size, and there's some really nice different shades, all single-sided. completely coloured right the way across the whole of the A4 sheet, and they're just brilliant for doing paper placing, using them here for your card blank backgrounds as well. And the nice thing is you're getting a repeat of those 8 colours, so there's plenty of stock in there for you to use. And that's exactly what I've done with some paper placing, which I'm going to share with you in a minute. So that's the Safari Adventure, and it's A4 in size, 24 sheets for you to use across these samples. So let me share some ideas with you. I know you've had some great cards here, but here's some different ideas as well the design team have done. So even turning that die in and adding the layers and duplicating them up, you can make it into a really terrific range of flats. You can see there that it's been used just as a topper, then mounted onto a regular card. So you get the benefit with these die sets, how Sue's done them. As always, she wants you to get maximum versatility out of them. You can use them in so many different ways. And likewise, and this is a terrific piece of work here. This is just a square 5x5 card with that butterfly die mounted on the front, just like that as a topper, but then actually going to town with it to use. Look at that, isn't that marvelous? I mean, wow, that is a masterpiece. It's just a kaleidoscope of color, and then that is literally using that center ribbon that runs through the center of this card is actually that card back from the butterfly, with both the card shape and the butterfly created there time after time. So, I mean, that really is, it doesn't do it justice there. It's a lovely piece that goes right the way across there. But loads of ideas for you on that one. Maybe Christmas. I've got a little bit of festivity here with all these little bits and pieces that have been added in. So there's the advantage to maybe go in and add some acetate, add additional dies to the house if you wanted to, some of your Christmas dies, icicles, turn it into a little Christmas cottage if you wanted to. Here's another terrific shirt idea. This is another shirt I love. Using the background papers there as well, the shades on its own. Maybe going with some cosmic shimmer. I think this is real lovely sort of thought of a relaxation day at the beach, and I just think that's lovely, that sort of idea. And all it is that card has just been mounted off with the cutout from that shirt. So again, it's been used like a topper rather than a shaped card there, just to give you some ideas. This one by Sue is a lovely design with, again, using the shirt as a topper, and then the glasses and that cocktail glass and umbrella as a little separate topper as well. Another concept here with the butterfly, again mounted up with some really nice glitters from Cosmic Shimmer, and likewise here with some of our mixture of both the glitters and also some metallic gilding polishes there used on card for some paper placing. And that's exactly what I just wanted to share with you. Actually, let me just pop these cards to one side, because what I'd like to share with you is maybe we'll have a little look at the butterfly shaped card in a little bit more detail, and I'll show you what you can do with them and how they work. Let me pop those all to one side. Terrific ideas and designs there. Oh, and I nearly forgot, Cosmic Shimmer. Now this here is another terrific little Cosmic Shimmer. This is a 3D sparkle accents, and you just snip the top off with a pair of scissors when you're ready to use it. I'm going to show exactly how to use it, but this is a crystal clear sparkle, allows you to create gems and pearl drops when it dries. So it's going to create something that looks just like that there. If I just bring that up, and they're completely translucent but loaded with glitter and mica. So what you've got here is almost like an opal finish, actually. On dark card, they take on a completely different appearance, and they're lovely and smooth, very, very raised, just a perfect little gem pearl set there. And then on white card as well, they show up completely different, whether it's on dark or white card. And that's all created using this here, and I will share that with you in just a few seconds of how you can use that. So let me just show you these dies in a little bit more detail, how I play with a couple of them. So the shirt die, what that actually does, the dies in that shirt are going to give you a combination of cutting out both the card on its own. So this is your card blank. This is where you've got that crease at the top that I was explaining. So all that's been done here, the card's been folded in half, placed over the top, and the fact that there's no cutting edge there means that that card doesn't get cut out completely. That's what creates the hinge. That's what I meant earlier on. And all of these dies are exactly the same. So they all give you the ability to create that card shape, plus your topper, put the two together with or without the pocket, and then you're going to get a little finished piece just like that. So that's in its very, very simplistic finished piece that the die is going to give you. The same with the house, exactly the same way. So you've got the ability there to cut out that background shape, with the card, but that makes your card topper, however you want to do it. And then you've got the detail of the die set with the actual house in the middle. And then if you put the two together, you actually get this outer edge, which is actually quite worthwhile remembering because it makes a nice aperture for maybe cutting into your cardstock or for doing a different coloured border. But you mount the two on top of each other like that, and you're going to get a card. And it's very simplistic finish like that. And again, you could use those coloured cardstocks that I've included in the treasure chest for you today as well. So that's the house. And then finally, the butterfly, exactly the same. You've got the card back, you've got the detail, you've got the outer line. I love this. I think this as a topper on its own. So there's your card mount that you can do. You can take that card, mount it onto there, and you've already got a lovely finished card front, tag, topper, whatever you may want. You can obviously start adding some different coloured card stocks, just like we've got on the bundle for you today, or other cards that you have in your stock. Just going for a white, for something very striking. You could even use the die from the butterfly, just that center die on its own, and it will actually cut into your cardstock and remain in place. So that's all I've done there. If I just remove that, you can see that a little bit clearer. So you've got the ability to actually cut that in as a really novel sort of frame in your cards as well. Or maybe just going for something like that as a topper on its own looks absolutely striking as well. So let me just pop all of that to one side and show you in a little bit more detail what you could do with this using some of the products that we've got in the treasure chest today. So I've gone ahead and just cut out the background out of some black foundation cardstock. Now you'll find that on the Creative Expressions website. Got some foundation cardstock. I've got a double-sided sheet on there first before I cut that out. I'm just going to peel that away. Again, double-sided sheets will be on the Creative Expressions website. So all the links are below, don't forget that. And what I've got here is just one cut out of black foundation cardstock again, and I'm going to stick that over the top of this piece because that's now tacky, because that's where my double-sided sheets. I'm just going to very quickly line that up like so. Very easy to do because they're nice big shapes. I'm just going to tap that down. I'm going to use that piece of release that I had just to pat that down in place. That's the back of my double-sided piece. It's not going to stick. So now I've got that shape done, and in there is that sticky area. Now I've gone ahead and used that inner die to cut out a series of pieces, and it's these little cutaways that I actually want. And what I'm going to do is some nice, I love doing this, very therapeutic, sort of relaxing paper placing. So I'm just going to take out some of these pieces a bit at a time. And I've got my woodware pickup tool here just to help take the pieces out. And the larger pieces I find I can sort of stick down really, really simply just using my hands. I can peel them out, stick them into position. Ooh, that one goes up there. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. I do love doing paper placing. And I think, especially when you do something like this, where you've got some striking colours just on black card. And the nice thing with the double-sided sheet is a little tip, rather than maybe gluing them into position, this is so much quicker, just a quicker way of working. You just sort of, you've already got all your tacky surface there. If you want to, you could go over the top with some Cosmic Shimmer glitters as well now and sprinkle them over the top of some of the areas that you haven't placed paper in. But gradually I would build up that pattern, and I would use all the different coloured papers that we've got. So I've used that sort of petrol dark sort of French blue colour there. And again, what you cut away isn't wasted, because I think these make lovely card fronts as well. You can make up, if you cut your card the right size before you cut them out, then you use all your waste, as it were, to place it back in like a jigsaw, and you've got all these different colours that you can build up. That's exactly what I did. I went right the way through all of that and built it up into something quite special, which I'm going to share with you in just a few seconds. But let me just show you my crystal sparkles. Now, this one's already open. And all you need to do, and I'm just going to show you on top of a couple of these, is just very, very lightly, and it is very, very lightly, just get a little bit of kitchen towel to take off the excess off the nozzle there, and then almost let it run out on its own. And as it touches the surface, you just need to lift up. And as you lift up, it creates the absolutely perfect little pearl shape. And because of the makeup of this product, it stays on there, it stays raised, and it will dry like that. And it will, at the moment it is white, but it will dry that clear with the encapsulated glitter. You don't just have to do the sort of pearl shapes, you can actually write with it, do lines, even do something like that down the middle of the butterfly to create the sort of body of the butterfly. So if I just show you what that will look like when it's finished, if I carry on, use all those colours across all that sticky areas, you're going to end up with something that looks like that. I just think it looks so striking, just that one die alone, with all those colours from the Safari Adventure paper pad we've got placed back in, and then look at those gem sets from the Cosmic Shimmer Crystal Spark. It just looks so magnificent. And I said, 65% off this entire bundle that I'm sharing with you. And these are just a few of the ideas you can do. And look at how opaque that glitter looks down the middle. It's completely encapsulated, so nothing's going to shed away. It's completely encased within that Cosmic Shimmer gel, creating those pearls and those lines. So this whole bundle that I've been sharing with you throughout this demonstration very quickly is a usual RRP of over £60. It's £60 and 95 pence in total, and I just want to bring everything back in because I think it's a magnificent offer for you in the treasure chest today that I've managed to put together for you, because all of these die sets and this paper pad as well, the Safari Adventure, not forgetting the Cosmic Shimmer glue, that you can create something just like that. It's just £19.99. That's right, £19.99 for 3 dies and the paper pad and the Cosmic Shimmer. I think it's great because you can create some really magnificent offers on those. Let me just pull those up if you want to be able to see those properly. And I will just bring back in just a couple of those cards that we saw earlier on, just as some inspiration, along with that shirt as well, because I just think it's absolutely magical. And again, I'll just quickly share that with you because it does look great with the Cosmic Shimmer. I think that's the thing, the Cosmic Shimmer Crystal Sparkles. You could, I mean, it's great for Christmas, weddings. When it's clear like that, it doesn't matter where you place it. You can see they've taken on the pink color, the blue color, the lighter blue color, and on the dark card, it's completely different again. So it kind of mutes into your project just by placing it over the top of your different colored cardstock. It will look amazing. It's so easy to do. Now, I've done that as a topper, but of course I could go ahead now and mount that onto the card blank that I showed you at the beginning. Put that onto my card blank, whatever color I want, and then I have got that, if I put it around the right way, there we go. So it's hinged on the left, and I've then got the ability to mount that on the front, and then I've got my very own tag, and you can do obviously matching gift tags like that, and then actually use that as a topper on a card. So you've got matching cards and gift tags. Maybe if you sell your bits and pieces, that would be magnificent, really novel. So this whole bundle, £19.99, 65% off. I said it's £60 and 95p is the usual RRP. All the links are below for the products I've used, and most importantly, this bundle. It's just while stocks last. So do make sure you head over to the Creative Expressions website, have a look at this. You can always watch me back when you get your bundle at home and go through, maybe find some reminders of what we did with it. But it is an amazing offer, and I really hope you make the most of it and go over and have a look and grab it. If you want the double-sided sticky sheets and some of the foundation card, maybe some of the Cosmic Shimmer glue, all of your essentials, go over there, have a shop, grab those, add them into your basket with the treasure chest offer today. And then if you're in the UK, you can get free postage as well if it's over £25 for your order. So I'd most definitely do that. It's a great tip for you. But until next time, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this with your crafting friends, because it really does help. The more we've got here, the better offers I can bring you. And I really look forward to seeing you all very soon next time. But until then, happy crafting.